love
As
it.
women in business, though, continue to soar, as you know, in entrepreneurship and also online monies, let's dive into the reality of influencer income and address some misconceptions, if you will, about how much influencers actually earn. And let's discuss the sustainability of influencer careers. Can we delve into it, ladies?
Let's go.
Yes, let's get real because there's a big misconception out there that being an influencer means instant fame and fortune. But the reality is, it's a lot more complex than that. And it's not just about posting a cute selfie, although I love a good selfie, and watching the money roll in. Influencers often work tirelessly behind the scenes, strategizing content, building their brand, and engaging their audience. Isn't that right, ladies?
That is true and true. And while some influencers do make some money, we want to be clear about that. It's a hustle day in and day out to secure partnerships, negotiate deals, manage their brand relationships while all working for some of us a 9 to 5, being a wife, being a mother, and doing everything else.
It's true, all the things. So we all are using social media truly to build a bigger bag. Or, what tips can you ladies give or have for anyone looking to unlock more cash? It could be a bigger bag or building influence or, building something great or beyond us. So what do you say, ladies, in terms of cash, unlocking that?
So, my first tip actually has nothing to do with money and all about value. You
Mm,
need to provide value to your audience first. If you expect them to come off of social media and into your email or even to buy your products, you have to give out good free content that keeps people engaged from the beginning and actually teaches something that maybe other people aren't willing to share.
No, I
I
agree with
agree.
that 1,000%. Also, people miss having a product or service. When we go to your page, it needs to be clear. Are you a coach? Do you have a course? Is it a workshop? Are you a fitness trainer? What is it that people need to invest with you that's going to help them get a result that they desire? And so being super clear about who your audience is, how you can help them, and articulating the outcome of investing with your brand.
I love that. I love that. And I agree. For me, I think it's more so on the side of course, being an influencer on, line. But really, if I'm going to get behind a product, I got to believe it. And
That's true.
if I'm going to endorse it, I have to legit like it or care about it to some degree. And when you come onto my page, I want somebody, because there's so much going on in the world, I want you to at least smile at something or, just get some type of relief, just a little bit, just a little
Just a
bit.
little bit.
Yes, yes.
Burden.
Listen, that goes back to being your authentic self. I think people will know, like, and trust you and buy from you more and whoever you're promoting if you only promote stuff you really believe in. So preach, Stitch. That's exactly what we want to talk about. And social media is also like running a small business. I don't know about y'all, but for me, it is definitely necessary to make sure you're watching all the things. You've got to be on top of your game, constantly evolving and diversifying your income streams to stay afloat. Plus, there's the pressure to always be on, right? On social media, live, giving your audience everything they want, from creating authentic content to managing your online persona. Influencers are juggling a lot these days, and it's way more than what meets the eye.
Very true. And I agree with you. And behind every polished Instagram post or YouTube video, you can say there's tons of planning, like you mentioned, editing, sometimes even setbacks, double takes, triple takes, depending on, how you move, that influencers have to really navigate with resilience. So let me ask you the question: how do you create and plan your schedules and content to make it all come together? What is your strategy, ladies? Tell us.
Oh, I'm going to let Terry take this first because she is way more consistent on YouTube than I am.
So let me say that that's actually a hack, guys. So heck, I have become the queen of repurposing content, meaning my primary platform where my clients and customers are, where I create value, is YouTube. So I'll make one 15, 20-minute YouTube video that creates value for my audience. And then I've gotten really good at hiring a VA and using AI. Shout out to our previous guest, Nikki, who talked about Opus clips. So from that 120-minute video, I'll get 5, 10, shorts and IG reels. And then I just use a scheduling app. For me, I use Hootsuite to actually put it out. So I concentrate on being my authentic authentic self and provide value. And then I repurpose that content for IG, for shorts, for stories, and everything else. And that's it. Saves you a ton of time and still gives you the quality.
I told you she was the queen. She was the best person to answer. I don't need to add anything to that. And I think that if you're looking for this to be your sole source of income, you better get serious, because creators, unlike traditional business owners, face formidable hurdles in accessing financial services like loans and credit, right? Because what is a bank thinking when you say, I make my money from Instagram? They're probably thinking you got no money. Carrie, you are the credit queen. So what tips do you have here?
Oh my gosh, how much time do we have? Okay, so what I would say is, number one, what you're putting on your application matters. So just like a client says, I'm probably not going to say I'm an influencer on Instagram. Come on, somebody. So let me give you an example. I am a credit coach, right? And so I am the credit expert. When I'm filling out an application, I'll put financial literacy. I'll put education. Why? Because that's what I'm really doing. So for you out there, what is your brand really doing? Yes, you may be an influencer, but maybe you're an author. Maybe you're a business coach. Maybe you're a fitness coach. So really get to the core of what you're doing that looks a little bit lower risk on paper to lenders. Number two, look, I'm gonna say this is a hack, having 700 and above personal credit scores. Guys, your credit score actually shows your financial integrity. So let's say your business industry is a little bit shaky. Let's say you don't have that much cash flow. But if you have a 700 and above personal credit score, that tells lenders that other people have given you money and you have paid it back. So they're more likely to fund you with personal credit, business credit, even for startup loans. Get some money to grow and scale your business. And so your business bank accounts have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deposits every single month. That tells a lender that you are stable, lower risk, and they're more likely to fund you.
You getting free hacks, honey. Very insightful, ladies. I love all the things. And despite the challenges, the satisfaction comes from truly connecting with your audience, as we mentioned earlier, and sharing meaningful content that inspires and entertains. And don't move, Connect fam, because up next is some important information for everyone out there. As we are tapping into HIV awareness, did you know that every year on June 27th, HIV.gov promotes National HIV Testing Day to highlight and encourage HIV testing. Have you been tested? Up next, a woman's incredible story about learning how she was actually HIV positive, became HIV positive, and refusing to let this diagnosis define her. She is a superwoman. You are not going to want to miss out on this. Stay close, Connect fam.
Hey, beautiful people, it's Major Mr. This is why I love you. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.